Welcome to another episode of Follow My Voice, Story Time. Before we get into today's story, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification icon. That way you're always aware when I drop new content, be it quotes, meditations, a little dash of hypnosis, or whatever else I feel like doing when I wake up in the morning. Today we're going to dabble with a little meditation / hypnosis / story. And the theme is going to be this story is going to be team building. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Go ahead and let's start by looking up at a 45-degree angle. So go ahead and hold your eyesight up and let's take a couple of deep breaths and exhale. Follow my lead. We're going to do 6-3, 6-3. So we're going to inhale for 6 seconds, hold it for 3, exhale with a ch sound for 6, and hold it for 3. Then breathe normally. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, inhale, ready, go. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. Breathe normally. Okay, make sure your eyes are still open. You're still looking at a 45-degree angle. If your thoughts wander, bring your attention back to the 45-degree angle. Bring about 91% of your attention back to the 45-degree angle, and the next 9%. I want you to follow my voice as we do one more deep breathing before we get into the story for today. All right, ready? Okay, inhale. Hold it. Exhale with a ch. Hold it. Great. All right, let's go ahead and close our eyes and just continue to take deep breaths. Every time you exhale, make sure you're doing a ch sound. Eyes closed now. You can find that your eyes should be getting a little heavier, should be feeling a lot more relaxed. We'll start with the relaxation. Top to bottom, just feel like a light starting from the top of your head and relaxing every cell in your body, going lower, lower, and lower until it gets halfway through your body, and keep relaxing lower, lower, lower until you reach the end of your toes, and every part of your body should be glowing in relaxation. Go ahead and feel better. All right. I want you to now that you're relaxed, go ahead and take another deep breath. I want you to remember a time, or just imagine. We're going to use our imagination. So one day you decided to go on a little walk. You didn't want to go too far from your house. And this house, let's imagine it's somewhere in the middle of a forest. So you just bought this new house. You wanted to be out in the middle of nowhere. But you're unsure what you might find, and you're close to a deep, dark forest. So go ahead and let's start this walk on a path right outside. Let's walk out that front door. Path is covered by trees arcing high overhead. Both sides are deep in this dark forest. You start walking through the shimmering beams of light flickering down through the trees above. And as you follow this path, become aware of the rhythmic beat of your feet on the ground, the sounds of birds in the trees, and the rustling of the leaves as the wind blows a breeze. Continue wandering down and find your mind wandering about why did you set out on this journey? Why, oh, why? After walking for a while, you're going to find yourself smiling, but just slightly, just a little smile, a little bit on the right side. There you go. A little bit on the left side, a little bit on both sides. As you keep wandering, you see a house in the distance. House clearing in the forest. House looks bright and cheerful. You feel bright and cheerful energy emanating from this house. There are plants and many variety of flowers surrounding the house. As you reach the clearing, you feel calm warmth. Remember the sun on your skin. And you can hear voices coming from the house. So get a little closer to the house. And people are inside and they're disagreeing. You hear arguments. Something's wrong. So as you walk and approach the house, someone comes out and you wonder, hey, what's going on? That person looks at you and, they're not scared of strangers. They just begin telling you, well, there's an argument going on. We all used to work together, singing and dancing with joy, but now I think we've seemed to have forgotten how to work as a team. Oh, you exclaim, tell me more. Well, the person who came out of the house explains how they used to push together, pull together. They used to axe trees together, chop them down all together. But now they found that they couldn't. When one pushed, another pulled, and no work was getting done. You ask, what do they do? And was told that they are a team that digs and lays foundations for new buildings out in the forest. You ask why they decided to do that for work. Well, the person tells you that you see buildings standing and you feel proud because you know that they are standing because you built the foundation well. It makes you proud of all that work you did. You decide to tell the people a story about a centipede, so now you're telling a story. And just imagine that this story flows naturally out of your mouth. And the story is about a centipede that kept falling over its legs. Centipede asked a friend how it manages to walk without falling over. And the friend told the centipede, relax. Relax. And let all the legs work together. Not to keep thinking about which legs should do what and when. That makes no sense. So they decided to forget what you said and just enjoy your company. And before you leave, you ask and you notice, wait, that is a lovely garden. And the people you met inside the house, now they all come out because they've noticed you're there, and they say they remember working together, and that many of the plants have survived some harsh winters. And at the end of the day, you say goodbye to the people you met. You go ahead and get up. You feel good inside, and start to be amazed about how much happier and healthier everyone had become because you had all had that conversation together. Something had happened. They made this happening that they were learning, you learned, which looked like it made everyone healthier because you all worked out your differences. And you, although a little bashful, feel good inside. You noticed improvements. So you go ahead and get up, and with a skip to your beat, you skip away from the house, going back up the path, leaving your adventure behind like a dream that got more and more out of reach, like a name on the tip of your tongue as you wander back home with your mini adventure complete. You walk back to your house along the path you had walked in, and you find that you had never left your house to begin with. It was all a dream. And you go ahead and open your eyes and remember that there's a lot of wisdom in dreams. As you wake up from your dream slowly, you realize and forget everything that I had just told you, because it is now a haze that evaporates into a memory of evaporation, that no longer you remember the lesson that you just learned. Pushed to your subconscious, back where your subconscious will hold it. And your subconscious will find a way to use these teachings to give you what it is deep down inside you know you need to work together to accomplish your goals. As you zone back, focus on your breathing. Remember that. Come back to that. Focus on your breathing. And you forget to remember what it is you learned from this. Come back to your breathing. Come back to follow my voice as I count you back up to the present, and we get you ready to handle or finish your day with some positivity and enjoyment. Go ahead and, on the count of 5, you'll come back to the present, wide awake and ready to tackle what it is you know you need to do now. 5, coming back slightly more awake, feeling more energized. 4, feeling the sensation in your fingers and toes. 3, only as fast as you'd like to, reopening your eyes for real this time. And 2, coming back to the present, taking a look around at your surroundings, wherever you may be. 1, now eyes wide awake and fully awake. Bam, back 1, 0. You are back to the present. Feeling much more recharged and relaxed. Having known that your subconscious has internalized what it needs to know, and it's taken what is useful from this and discarded the rest. Welcome back. Welcome back to the present. So now, before you, with that new renewed energy, tackle that day or finish up your day and close up shop, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification icon now. And that way you always aware when I'm dropping the latest content, whether it be a quote, a deep dive on a quote, another meditation, or perhaps another story. Go ahead and hit that like if you like stories, or dislike if you want more quotes, meditations, or something else. And you know what you need to do. So it's time to go ahead and tackle that day. Until next time, it's been another episode of Follow My Voice.